Hey everybody, it's TorontoUnicorn. I'm not gonna lie, I am freshly baked off of my first joint of the day, which is always the best feeling. All potheads know that. And I'm vibing with my coffee, my decaf coffee, because I have to have decaf coffee with certain ADHD medication I'm on. But anyways, I still love it just the same. And I'm telling you, I got shit to tell you. So I gotta say, I built TorontoUnicorn Vlogs from the ground up on February 11th, 2022. And technically it was in response to my other channel kind of getting in trouble because of it being too sexual in nature to be kind of ad friendly. And so I felt, okay, I'm gonna build another channel for my more good content, but within the lines, right? And maybe I just don't go into too much detail on vlogs. I'll save that for this channel. And so I created a new channel. And I've got to say that literally within 3 months of that date, I reached the criteria to be eligible to monetize. So I had over 1,000 subs and over the 4,000 watch hours. And considering it took me, I don't know, a year to get my first channel there, it's surreal to think I got a second channel there in 3 months. So it's exciting. I thank you so much for watching and coming along on my journeys, on my try-ons, on my pillow talks. All of this contributed to the success of this channel and the other channel. And I gotta say, man, I really appreciate that there's a lot of people out there who like hearing me talk about sex, because I hated vanilla world. I did not fit into vanilla world. I would still tell sex stories like I do on YouTube, but like in the workplace. Like I would like confuse the audience because I just didn't understand why everybody didn't want to talk about this. Like, I was just like, everything else is boring. So I just found, like, when I was in vanilla society and, like, you know, when I went to a corporate job and I, like, went to, like, luncheons and things like that with my coworkers, like, everybody had to be, like, you had to be, like, fun and nice, but, like, you just couldn't go, like, I couldn't tell crazy sexual stories. Well, I did sometimes, but I've learned not to. Having said that, when this pandemic hit, and we all got shoved into our homes for like a year, I became detached from vanilla world because I no longer walked the same halls as these people, even though I kept my job from home. So it really became, all I knew was my swinger world and my swinger friends, and I walked those roads. You know, I hung out with those people. It's almost like I forgot about vanilla society for a while, for like a year. And so it was boredom at home in a pandemic that made me feel like, oh my God, I have so much shit to say, and like, let me just like make a video. And so I started this channel with such different ideas of where it was going. And I recently actually had to delete some content off of my main channel because I was under review again for the monetization level review. And I had a bunch of age restricted content where I was dancing around and like bopping around with my booty. And I'm not gonna lie to you, when I started this channel, that's what I thought you guys wanted. I thought I was like, well, it's kind of more what I wanted actually. It was more like what felt good at the time to produce. And you'll notice my content changes. I don't just do one type of video. I don't do a sex club video if I don't go to a sex club. Like sometimes I've gone to a sex club one time in a month. I know, I mind fucked too. It's because R went away and L went away, and I was on my own. So I ended up not going as much, unfortunately, but it's hopefully that time is passing soon. I'm going back. So you'll see more of those vlogs. But I just gotta say, when I got basically pushed out of vanilla society and I started to do a YouTube channel, I had no idea that there was going to be so many of you who are interested in what I'm saying. I'm so honored. Like, I'm like, oh my God, I have so many more stories to tell. I've got a lifetime of stories to tell. I have been many different women, man. Like, I've literally feel like a cat. Like, I've had 9 lives and I could tell you all about all of them. Like, it's kind of crazy. But yeah, so I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, for engaging with my content, for wanting to hear these juicy stories, because you have proven to me that I'm not the crazy one in that vanilla world. They were the boring ones. I was on the right track with telling my stories and having this life. So thank you so much for almost validating in a way that this is a fun life, an interesting life, and my stories are worth hearing. So thank you for that. Having said that, now that my channels have reached the thresholds that I had aimed for them both, I have to decide, what do I want to do? Where do I want to build more, and that kind of thing. And I love the 2-channel idea, but I'm also considering a 3rd channel, maybe geared towards women, because I have some harsh fucking like tough love honesty for women that they're not currently my audience, and I don't know if they're gonna like me, especially when I talk to them in a certain way, which I'm always respectful, but I have a bit of a urge to try. So we'll see if that is what happens. I'm also thinking of making this more of like a full-time gig, and like I have another job. I don't know if you guys know that I have a full-time job that is not YouTube. Okay, I work from home. I'm not gonna go into any more detail than that. I could basically build a few more channels and like become an entertainer for a career. That's kind of a big thing to do when you're like, I'm happy in my career. Like, I love my day job, love it. Like, I couldn't be happier in it. And I think that like that's why I worked so hard to like get where I was, is to find a job that you look forward to going to every day, frankly. So anyways, I'm very blessed in that world, and it's all because of the team I work with, for sure. So yeah, I gotta say thanks for coming with me on this crazy journey. Thanks for coming to my stoner rants, because it's like I hang out with you. I don't know if you noticed that. It's like we hang out. I was thinking about doing something that I like to call energy ASMR, and it is basically my attempt of using energy channeling through the screen. That's kind of like when I can actually kind of go into you and like bring you into my energy, even though I'm just on a screen, right? I like to do stuff like that. I am an energy worker, and I enjoy sexual teasing, consensual, right? I always like when people know it's just, that's what the limit is teasing. But yeah, I have a video that I want to send out that I've been holding on to for like a month, because I'm like, I don't know yet. But it was my first attempt of turning a camera on, and when I was in a sexual dominant state. Not often. I don't often go into a sexual dominant state. I actually prefer neutral sex, or usually being submissive. I don't actually like to be dominant in sex unless it's like a certain scenario with like a face sitting thing or something. But otherwise it's not my default. But I happened to capture a moment where I was channeling that energy through my body and soul. And I was basically talking into the camera as if it was the person. And that's why I call it energy ASMR. And it was about whether they were going to be able to be a good boy for me, and how it wasn't going to be easy, you know? So I want to share it with you. I'm a little nervous. I'm going to need encouragement. If you want to see this, it's YouTube appropriate. I'm just nervous about it. If you want to see it, drop a comment so I fucking know, okay? So I have a lot of ideas about where this channel and where my content can go. I love your input, because clearly when you look at some of the content that I produced that I deleted, which I will show you a little clip of in another video, not right now, but like I'm gonna do a reaction video of me being like, oh god. I mean, it was great content at the time, but it wasn't what you guys were looking for, apparently. When I joined the world of OnlyFans and like adult fan clubs, I knew I was never going to be a full service kind of a fan page. Like, I was really just like a vault of content, and you get to chit chat with me about like life stuff. Like, I don't really like go past that line with fans, even just for money. Like, I just don't, right? It's just not what I offer, but it is a wonderful place. And I thought when I went there, like, they just want to see like, okay, here's my pussy, whatever. It's a nice one, right? They wanted to hear me talk. They wanted to chat with me. They wanted to tell me their stories and maybe get some insight. And it was, you know, every 50 fans, then 100 fans. And I started to notice a trend. And it was like, yeah, people respect my boundaries, first of all, which I really like. But people also really just want to talk. They don't necessarily just need a quick jerk off entertainment, you know? It's interesting. I wish I had known that. I think there's a whole market out there for companionship sites, frankly. I think a lot of these guys I've gotten to know, I never would have talked to if they weren't on my fan page, because like I wouldn't know to talk to them, right? Because like there's so many people that reach out, I just simply can't respond on all the other social media. And so I got to know them as like real people and like get to hear their stories. And like some of them are disabled, and they talk to me about how there's challenges with this lifestyle being disabled and stuff. So it's like, it's interesting to get to connect with people and fans. on a different level. And so that's what my fan page has turned into be. And although, I'm surprised, I still post the content they all want to see, of course. It's been reassuring for me just that about men in general, that you're just like us. You're just a soul like who wants to feel special, seen, appreciated, chosen in life, you know? I see you. All right, I'm gonna have to sign off, but one of the last things I'm gonna say is, remember I told you I have a whole bunch of lives, like 9 lives that you've never seen? Here's a few of them, and I want you to tell me which ones you want to hear me talk about more. Basically, I got in trouble and almost expelled for hacking into my grades in college. Number 2 is I used to play competitive poker and actually won some tournaments to other tournaments, things like that, and actually hustled a table of men once. That's number 2. By the way, this is not planned. I'm just like wrapping shit off. I used to dance on bars when I was in my 20s in a town called Kingston, Ontario, Canada. And I used to work at a club there called Filthy McNasty's, and they had a bar top that was wooden. And when I was there with my friends and a good song came on, I would climb up and I would dance on that fucking bar. And I have no fucking dance training whatsoever. I've just got rhythm and alcohol at that point. That's what my secret weapons were. But I do have some photos and things like that, so I could potentially share those. So that's number 3. Number 4 is, believe it or not, I actually had a 10-year span of time where I did not have sex. I consider it to be more of a depressive episode that I had, where I didn't really want to connect or like have those experiences, and then when I did want to, I had a very hard time finding it. That's a part of my life that was, like, in my opinion, almost lost in a way. Like I literally did not have sex between many years. So that's why when I came back to sex, which was only like 5 years ago, maybe less than that, then suddenly I became a hardcore swinger. So if you have a long spout without sex, don't you fucking worry. I bet you I have you beat, first of all. And second of all, you can come back from that and be a hardcore swinger. So that's number 4, I think. I have others. I've got a fucking 9 lives, I told you. So let me know. I can't wait to hear from you. I can't wait to do more of these stoner chats because, frankly, why the fuck not? This is when I'm the most fucking interesting and I have the most fun doing this. So, yeah. Comment below.